What is sure today is that we will probably harvest earlier. We will harvest it earlier than we thought to do.
Is that because I spoke to Jacques Boissonneau, who
Yes.
last week was very worried. He was saying that the grapes are too dry because July and August was not enough rain, not enough water.
No rain.
There's been about 9 millimeters, right, in the last 2 days?
No, in the last 2 days, no. Here we have nothing, 6 millimeters.
6 millimeters.
Oh, it's nothing. 6
Yeah.
millimeters.
So
Generally, we have 60 millimeters.
60, yeah.
Same.
So why are you saying you're going to pick earlier? Is it because you want to make sure that...
No. It's simply because at Mouton we have 45 years of data about dates of flowering, dates of veraison, etc., and dates, of course, of harvesting. And there is, of course, a very well-known correlation between the floraison, the veraison, and the harvest.
Yeah.
We know that there is a certain number of days. Today, we observe that theoretically we will have to harvest if we look at the average dates, probably around the September 21st, 22nd. We thought in July that finally we will probably delay the harvest in order to reach a perfect homogeneity of the grapes, etc.
Right.
Probably really end of September, maybe beginning of October. But today, thanks to a very nice end of August, beginning of September, we have a lot of sun and heat. Finally, the cycle of the vines is running, and we observe, now we can measure today the data of freshness in sugar, level of acidity, level of anthocyanins, tannins, etc. And the results astonish us a little bit. It's very, very good, better than we thought. So it remains close to 2 weeks. That's important in Bordeaux. So I think we will see if the weather is like that. It's not fully sunny, but it's a nice weather.
Are you worried about the lack of water or no?
Here at Mouton, on certain places, on the youngest vines, but there is very few at Mouton, and whatever, they never come in the great wine. Right. For the moment, for us, in our special terroir and vineyard, we don't see any risk.
You told me earlier that the levels of alcohol are pretty high right now already.
Of sugar.
Of sugar.
So
potential.
The potential today is very high. That's where comparing to alcohol, in Merlot, it's the equivalent of 13 degrees of alcohol yet. And for the Cabernet Sauvignon, on the best plots, of course, but anyway, we are slightly upper than 12. At
2 weeks.
At the stage, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks before harvesting. So that's something very important for us. On the other way, we have high potential of tannins and anthocyanins, but which is important is, of course, for us to get the maturity of these compounds. And this maturity of these compounds, you can't measure it. It's just by tasting the grapes and following the evolution of the maturity. It's probably why this is a difficulty to adjust the right date for harvesting.
Right, because do you run the risk of picking a little too late where you have very high alcohol and you might reach perfect phenolic maturity but too high alcohol?
Well, for Bordeaux, the level of alcohol is never an issue, because in the richest vintages in Cabernet Sauvignon, probably we get to 13 or 13.5. It's not 15 or 16.
Right.
So it has never been an issue.
Okay.
So for me, I am very confident.
So you're pretty happy with so far 2010?
Today I'm very happy with 2010, but of course we are not at the harvest yet. We need at least 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, you can say.
Okay, great.